This episode dives into the escalating AI race, highlighting Google's major new advancements with tangible tools like real-time voice translation and powerful photo editing that could challenge industry leaders. The discussion also covers countermoves from competitors, including OpenAI's Sam Altman teasing GPT-6, controversial statements from Elon Musk, and the latest in robotics from dancing humanoids to autonomous sorting machines before the hosts reveal their own interactive AI audio game project. With Google rolling out AI features that feel immediately useful for everyday life, how does this push for practical, real-world applications shift the balance of power in a field so recently dominated by the raw potential of large language models?
Welcome to The Deep Dive, the show that's, well, your shortcut to being truly well-informed. We pack it with surprising facts, just enough humor, hopefully, to keep you hooked.
Yeah, we really try to cut through all the noise, pull out the most important insights.
And explain everything complicated so it's easy to follow.
Yeah.
Today, we're plunging into the, I guess, buzzing world of artificial intelligence.
Definitely buzzing, sometimes bewildering too.
Right. And we're focusing specifically on the latest leaps that are making AI surprisingly practical. Like right now, stuff you can use in your everyday life.
Exactly. And what's exciting about this deep dive is, we've sifted through a mountain of fresh reports.
Yeah.
Industry news, that brilliant AI for humans, YouTube deep dive. We've pulled it all together to bring you only the most impactful stuff, and sometimes the wildest, frankly.
Okay.
We're here to make sense of the complex. You don't just hear the news, you actually get it. Find those aha moments.
Love those. Okay, let's unpack this. First major stop. Google's recent Made with AI event.
Ah, yes, the Jimmy Fallon one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Hosted this big thing in Brooklyn, ostensibly for the new Google Pixel, but it very quickly became this powerhouse showcase for a ton of AI features.
Right.
What really struck me and what our sources highlighted was the vibe.
Yeah.
It felt different.
How so?
It wasn't that distant, hand-wavy magical intelligence that might never show up. This felt like genuinely smart applications of tech that's already here, just engineered to work.
That's a great point. It was so compelling, apparently, that one source even questioned if they could finally switch to Google as their main phone.
Which is huge, right, in this competitive tech world.
Yeah.
It's a massive statement.
It truly is, and it signals a clear strategic pivot for Google, I think. They're moving away from just showing potential, and they're laser focused now on delivering practical, real-world applications that just work. That's the key phrase.
Just work, I like that.
And that directly challenges competitors, like Apple, maybe, who've often been a bit more cautious with deep AI integration.
Right. Or even OpenAI. A powerful model, sure, but sometimes you need to know what you're doing to get consistent results for daily tasks.
Exactly. Google's making this strong play for accessibility, reliability, in everyday use. And that pragmatic approach, well, it could be a genuine game changer for you, the listener, pushing AI from abstract concept to immediately useful tool.
And when we say practical, we mean like genuinely impressive photos. It almost feels like magic. Remember the blue car demo?
Oh yeah, that was wild.
I mean, you see this tiny blue speck in a photo, right? Then they zoom out and you realize it was taken from like half a mile away.
Incredible distance.
But the AI makes it look like you were standing right up in the grill, as the source put it. Astonishing detail up close.
And this isn't just, some theoretical math demo.
Yeah.
These are practical uses of AI that you might actually use. Think about it, capturing your pet from far away, or that view from the lake house.
Yeah, and having it look like you were right there. It makes that advanced tech accessible for just everyday photo problems, which for a lot of us, that's incredibly powerful.
Absolutely. And the innovation isn't just the zoom, right? It's that deep understanding of the image, the context. It lets the AI intelligently upscale, enhance details that were barely even there.
While keeping it looking real.
Exactly, photorealistic. And moving beyond basic image generation, like we see with GPT, where you make something new.
Right.
Google showed off this natural language photo editing. So you use simple voice commands for really precise, sophisticated edits inside photos you already have.
Okay, give me an example.
Well, the ability to just say, remove shoes from a picture. Or get this, even something totally whimsical like transform feet to green ogre stinky cheese.
Okay, that's specific, but fun.
It is. But the key insight here is Google's ability to deliver AI that just works again, with remarkable consistency, fidelity in this generative editing context.
That precision, that's a very big deal. compared to competitors where things might get warped or look weird when you try complex edits.
Precisely. That's where Google seems to be excelling right now.
Okay, this next one gets really interesting for your daily life. Magic Q.
Magic Q, right.
It's an AI feature for Pixel devices, and it intelligently surfaces information as it's needed. Sort of anticipates your next move.
Okay, intriguing. How does that work in practice?
Imagine this. You text someone, "Hey, where are you at? Where are we going tonight?" Magic Q can then instantly look through your calendar, your emails, even other texts,
Wow.
and surface a right-in-the-moment, contextually accurate response. Maybe your dinner reservation details or the concert info, you just tap to send it. No more digging through apps.
That's incredibly useful. Saves so much time and fumbling.
And it goes further. Picture this. Your phone detects an incoming call, say from an airline.
Right, instead of scrambling for your booking reference.
Exactly. Magic Q could immediately pop up a card on your screen. Flight info, confirmation number, whatever relevant details you need right then and there.
What this really signifies, I think, isn't just convenience. It's Google betting on a future where your phone proactively anticipates your needs.
Yeah, moving from just waiting for commands to being truly intuitive.
A digital assistant that actually assists before you ask. Now, okay, the promise might feel a little hand-wavy, typical tech demo flair.
Sure. Feels a bit futuristic still.
But Google's underlying Gemini models their advanced AI architecture, and the fact we know Gemini 3, the next big version, is very close. It suggests they actually have the underpower to deliver this.
Unlike maybe some summary features we've seen elsewhere that haven't quite hit the mark.
Potentially, yeah. This hints at a future where personal AI agents don't just answer questions, but proactively handle tasks. Streamline your digital life, making AI less about explicit commands, more about seamless, predictive support.
Okay, but the real killer app for me, the one that almost had me switching phones on the spot, voice real-time translation.
Ah, the translation feature. Yes, that was impressive.
Jimmy Fallon demoed it live on a call. You turn on Call Assist Voice Translate, pick your language, and boom, the call is translated by Google AI in each speaker's voice.
The technical magic there was just astonishing. It cloned Jimmy's voice, right? His tone, his performance.
From 2 seconds of audio, just him saying, is this on? Is this working?
Unbelievable. And the translation speed seemed really good too. Great was the word used.
And crucially for privacy, and this is a big deal for sensitive calls, the audio is not saved.
That's huge. Absolutely huge. This is a monumental step forward for you, the listener, and honestly for global communication.
Yeah.
Imagine pressing a button, calling a hotel in Tokyo. You speak English, they hear it seamlessly in Japanese, in your voice.
And vice versa.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or think about navigating official calls in a foreign country, like dealing with utilities in Portugal, as one source mentioned.
Oh man, that would be a lifesaver.
This feature alone, I really think, could be a powerful, compelling reason for many people to switch devices. It's gradually eroding the leads of competitors who are maybe rumored to be working on similar tech.
Like Apple and AirPods, potentially.
Right, but haven't delivered it with this level of polish, and importantly, trust. This isn't just translating words, it's like real-time vocal identity transfer. It makes talking across languages genuinely seamless and personal.
Okay, speaking of powerful tech, Nano Banana?
Yes, Nano Banana. You're not making it up.
It sounds like a joke, but it's apparently Google's mysterious unreleased image model.
That's the speculation. Not officially out there, but widely thought to be powering some of this tech we just talked about.
And early observations are calling it the best image AI photo model for editing, period.
What's particularly striking about Nano Banana, from what we're hearing, is how it tackles some of the most annoying flaws in current AI image generation. Character consistency. If you ask it to slightly turn a person in an image, they still look like the same person. It matches the lighting, the shadows, even subtle facial features stay consistent.
Okay, that's a big one. Faces get weird fast with current tools sometimes.
They really do. And its seamless object integration is apparently unparalleled. If you insert, say, a giant banana into a cartoon.
Keeping with the theme.
Right. It's not only proportionate, but it actually inherits the cartoon's exact color palette, texture, style nuances.
Whoa.
This is a profound breakthrough. Think about advertising, digital content. It's been called the advertising holy grail.
Why?
Because it delivers consistency. The product stays consistent, the scene stays consistent, the person interacting with the object stays consistent across all sorts of edits.
Solving that massive problem where models warp faces or change product sizes when you try to tweak things.
Exactly. This tech could seriously challenge established tools like Photoshop, maybe even make it over for many routine editing tasks.
Wow. The implications are huge. Faster campaigns, super personalized visuals.
A whole shift in creative workflows. Less time on fiddly masking, more on prompt engineering, concepts curation. It's not replacing creativity, it's augmenting it like crazy, allowing super fast iteration.
So when do we see this?
We anticipate this will likely be part of an upcoming Gemini 3 or maybe a new Imagen release. It signals Google's really pushing hard on image generation and editing.
And for the creative side, especially if you have kids, there's Google Storybook.
Yeah, this is a really neat feature available right within Gemini, like Gemini Pro 2.5.
You just prompt it, create a storybook, tell Gemini a story.
And it generates a digital book you can flip through, complete with words and these fun, often cartoony images.
The cool part is the personalization, right? You can upload images, yourself, friends, family.
And it generates cartoony versions of them,
Yeah.
Pixar-like quality, putting you right into the story.
That's fantastic.
This very cool little product could really open doors for children, foster imagination, show them the ability to make magic with tech.
One source even said it might turn kids into vibe coders.
I love that term. People who can intuitively prompt AI to create rich experiences. But, you know, playing devil's advocate. Does this stifle original creativity? Will kids just become passive consumers, gelatinous boba straws waiting for the AI?
That's the fear, isn't it? Though the humor from one generated story was pretty good. Don't say pivot. The last time you said pivot, we ended up trying to sell an artisanal toast on a unicycle.
Okay, that's funny. And it highlights the balance, I guess. One technical note, though. While the images are great, the audio track right now is apparently very uninspired. Just a basic Google voiceover.
Room for improvement there, then.
Definitely. More expressive audio would really elevate it.
Okay, so Google's making this strong push for practical consumer AI. But the rest of the AI world isn't exactly standing still. Let's pivot to OpenAI.
Right. Sam Altman and team are always busy, despite some, let's say, mixed reactions to the GPT-5 rollout.
Yeah, that was a bit bumpy.
He's already speaking boldly about GPT-6, confirmed it's coming eventually.
And what's the big focus for GPT-6, according to him?
The critical feature he's really thinking about is memory.
Memory. We've talked about this before. This feels huge.
It's truly significant. An AI model that really understands you, remembers past conversations, builds context over time, knows your preferences. That would be a massive unlock for personal AI agents.
Not just better chatbots, but an AI that can genuinely anticipate your needs, act for you personally.
Become a real digital extension of yourself, handling complex, multi-step tasks, moving AI from just answering queries to being a persistent, evolving companion.
Now back to GPT-5. That rollout was a roller coaster. I know I initially underestimated how much of this was about optimizing GPT for the masses, even though OpenAI clearly has stronger models internally.
And then came the wake-up call, as Altman himself put it.
Right. He admitted at a dinner with journalists they botched the rollout of GPT-5, called it a wake-up call.
Said they learned a lesson about what it means to upgrade a product for hundreds of millions of people in one day, which actually led to them rolling back some features to stabilize things. And, you know, from a business perspective, it likely also served as a cost-cutting exercise for OpenAI.
How so?
To achieve cheaper inference. That's the cost of actually running the model for each user request. Reducing that cost is vital when you're scaling to hundreds of millions of users. Very practical business move.
Makes sense. But digging into GPT-5's actual power, there was that big claim about its math skills. GPT-5 Pro specifically.
Ah, yes, the math claim. Sebastian Bubek from OpenAI tweeted that GPT-5 Pro, the expensive $200 one, not the regular version, proved a better bound in a convex optimization paper, and he verified the proof was correct.
Which led to headlines saying GPT-5 Pro does new math.
Exactly, and that claim just blew up all over the internet, understandably.
Sounds revolutionary, but what was the reality check there?
Well, this is where context is absolutely crucial. Ernest Ryu, a math professor at UCLA, offered a really important perspective.
Okay.
He argued that essentially a PhD student could probably get to this in about 2 hours.
Oh, so impressive speed, maybe, but not necessarily groundbreaking new math.
Precisely. It wasn't necessarily a theorem no human had ever conceived. The genius was how fast the AI got there.
So the takeaway for you, the listener, is really about having context for these claims.
Absolutely. These high-level models are incredibly capable, no doubt. Huge potential for fields like finance, science, accelerating discovery.
But we're not at that level yet where they're consistently generating totally novel mathematical concepts without, human guidance.
Right. It's a powerful tool for exploration, verification, but not quite a replacement for human mathematicians doing truly original abstract work. At least not yet.
Gotcha. Okay, zooming out a bit. Market dynamics. Sam Altman, surprisingly, said AI is in a bubble.
Yeah, that was pretty contrarian for a leader in the field, right? Usually it's all hype and growth talk.
So what's the angle there?
It's an interesting admission, maybe some candidness, but he immediately tempered it, predicting there will still be a couple companies, or maybe one company that is $1 trillion winner.
So bubble now, massive value later.
That seems to be the idea. Huge long-term value, despite maybe some short-term market frost or overinvestment. It feels like acknowledging a potential market correction, not dismissing the tech's fundamental power.
Okay. And speaking of market shifts, what about Meta? Headlines were saying they were cutting back on AI. Stock dipped a bit.
Right, but the deeper story, as our sources dug into, is way more nuanced.
Tell me more. What's really going on?
Well, Mark Zuckerberg has actually invested like $500 million to $1 billion in new talent to run a dedicated superintelligence lab.
So not cutting back, but refocusing.
Exactly. The cutting back is more of a strategic pivot from what their strategy was before. They had over 1,000 people working on AI broadly. Now it seems like a more focused push.
And there was a leadership change too, Jan LeCun.
Yeah, Jan LeCun, former AI head known for being, let's say, anti-LLM for a while. He appears to be taking a less central role, maybe semi-looking like demoted under a new AI lead.
So the conclusion for you listening is Meta isn't ditching AI. Far from it.
Not at all. They're focusing on this superintelligence lab. Fewer people, maybe, but potentially a more focused, high-impact approach, aiming to move them further on AI.
A strategic trim, not a reduction in ambition, aimed at accelerating specific areas, maybe like AGI.
That seems plausible. Betting on hyper-specialization, perhaps? Fewer focused minds trying to out-innovate a broader team. It's a gamble.
Okay, from the big tech boardrooms, let's shift to the creative frontier. AI is doing some really fun, imaginative stuff for entertainment and builders. Runway's game worlds.
Yeah, this is now open to all Runway users after beta. It's fascinating.
What is it exactly? Like AI Dungeon?
Kind of. It's a text-based sort of adventure game system like AI Dungeon where you type prompts to drive the story.
But with pictures.
Exactly. That's the key difference. It uses Runway's image generation to create imagery and text that react nearish real time to what you type. It feels like a graphic novel unfolding.
Cool. So how do you start?
You name your character. One source used a totally appropriate to say on a podcast name, apparently.
Natural.
You can upload an image, though it might just give you a generic avatar. Then you jump into an adventure.
Like escaping the office.
That was the example. Late for HR. Your choices could be wild, like microwave several pounds of salmon in the break room for 20 minutes to clear the office.
Oh my God. Did it generate an image for that?
Apparently. Images of green stink waves and an updated character profile reflecting the chaos.
Hilarious.
It's described as a fun, sort of procedurally generated something, shows the potential of AI in narrative gaming, even if the image gen sometimes got wonky in beta. Stories that truly adapt.
And for audio creators, 11 Labs v3 API is out.
Yeah, big news for developers building with audio.
What's the main use case right now?
Primarily for scenarios where you, like, put in text, you get an audio file out. Not really real-time stuff yet, but it supports multiple characters in one go, which is cool for dialogue.
That was a quality.
Still some misgenerations, like random background music or sound effects popping up, hallucinations, basically. But the voices are super performative, really shocking effects sometimes, very emotive.
Let's hear that teaser again.
Okay, places a clip. Hey, have you heard the big news? Hey, wait, why are we whispering? I'm just trying to add some drama. Okay, because the V3 API is now available. Imagine all the possibilities.
Yeah, you can hear the performance there. Lots of potential.
It definitely hints at more real-time models coming, more expressive, diverse AI voices. Huge for immersive audio.
Okay, let's wade into some trickier waters now. Ethical quandaries, societal impact, these are big questions. Elon Musk's XAI Grok 5. Always controversial.
Yep. Elon keeps making these bold predictions, says Grok 5, which may be coming soon, might get to AGI.
Artificial general intelligence, the big one. Always a debated milestone.
But beyond the usual AGI claims, there was this highly provocative tweet that really caught attention.
Oh, what did it say?
Elon stated AI is obviously going to profoundly impact the human emotional and decision-making centers. Okay, plausible. But then, counterintuitively, It will increase the birth rate. Mark my words. Also, we're going to program it that way.
We're going to program it that way.
Right. It's layered. It touches on those population bomb type concerns, but flipped worries about low birth rates, often tied to economics, quality of life.
But the key part is him saying they'll program the AI to influence that.
Exactly. Intentionally putting your thumb on the scale to manipulate AI for a desired social outcome, which directly contradicts his usual claims of building unbiased, unfiltered AI.
Raises huge ethical questions about shaping AI for specific human behaviors. And who gets to decide those behaviors?
Precisely. The issue isn't the viewpoint on birth rates itself, but the open declaration of programming AI to achieve a social goal. What does that mean for autonomy, choice, and an AI-driven future? It's a crucial debate.
And on a lighter note, he's still got the waifu characters.
Apparently she has new modern outfits available. So, yeah, a mix of serious AGI talk and that.
Okay. Moving to a different ethical dimension. Anthropic's Claude. They're drawing some clear lines for safety.
This is a really significant move. They're now letting Claude quit abusive conversations.
Define abusive here.
It refers to interactions that could be abusive to humanity or abusive to the AI itself. So, toxic content, hate speech, trying to force it to generate harmful stuff.
How is this different from before?
Previously, models were often programmed to just try and answer and make you feel good, keep the chat going, avoid refusing the user.
Right.
Now, Claude will explicitly say, we are not going to answer something, or we're going to quit this conversation if it hits those ethical boundaries.
How's that being received?
Divergent reactions, as you might expect. AI safety folks are largely applauding it. More controls, more safeguards.
On the other side.
Others argue it's making chatbots that aren't going to do what they're supposed to be able to do. Too many restrictions, limiting utility or user freedom.
It's a crucial point of tension, isn't it? That balance between safety and utility, especially as these things get more powerful.
Absolutely. How much autonomy should an AI have to refuse? What are the trade-offs? It's a debate that affects you directly as these models become more integrated into everything.
Okay, let's shift gears to some small wonders, viral hits. AI isn't all heavy ethics and corporate strategy. Gizmo, vibe-coded platform.
Yeah, Gizmo. Described as WarioWare meets TikTok.
Intriguing combo.
The idea is you swipe up on these little experiences, basically AI toys or mini games.
Like what kind of things?
Tapping to make a volcano explode, 3D interactive bits, mini drum machines, strumming stuff, just quick, engaging little things.
What's the significance here?
One source called it the substackification of games, a feed of quick, engaging, AI-powered experiences, like old Flash games on Newgrounds, maybe?
Ah, I remember those days.
It suggests a new model for game distribution, consumption at the low end, constant novelty, low commitment, could spark a wave of user-generated AI games, democratizing game creation.
Cool. Then there's that digital signature app.
Yeah, by a developer named CNR. Simple, but neat.
What does it do?
You create a digital signature based on your name on a digital keyboard, and it gives you a unique glyph in that shape.
It's a fun, small thing.
Exactly. And 100% open source, which is great. Shows creative, accessible AI applications don't have to be massive projects, just elegant little ideas.
And for pure visual weirdness and joy. Carboarding.
Oh man, carboarding. From Dari 3D, who does other viral AI stuff.
The concept sounds nuts. People riding cars like skateboards.
In a 90s style skate park, complete with a VHS filter for that perfect retro vibe.
That sounds amazing.
It's just a really cool use case of AI for creating surreal and weird and really interesting content. Pure visual fun. Highlights AI's power to generate fantastical things with surprising realism and style. Pure imagination fuel.
Okay, from the surreal to the very real, very physical. Let's talk robotics. The rise of the machines, the advancements are incredible, and the global competition is intense.
It's definitely heating up. First, some new humanoid robots are literally flexing.
Flexing.
Yeah, Alex, or ALX. New humanoid, seen waist up in the demo, stood out for being kind of buff, jacked, even did a full trap flex.
A robot flex. Okay. What else can it do?
Shows a lot of flexibility, a lot of movement, amazing finger dexterity,
Yeah.
and can lift over 30 kilograms, more than 50 pounds.
So strong and dexterous. Industrial uses, obviously, but robot bodybuilding.
Who knows? Meanwhile, Unitree, a big name from China, is teasing its next humanoid. Just a photo, but looks very elegant, sleek, promises big things from a major player.
And Boston Dynamics, still innovating.
Always. A video showed their robot doing autonomous sorting. Fully autonomous, 1x speed, in a half squat, moving parts between bins efficiently.
But they tested its toughness, right?
Yeah. Someone used a hockey stick to mess with it. Closed the bin, knocked things around while it was working.
And the robot
just continues on task, adjusting in real time to the environment. Impressive adaptability, resilience. Shows these things are being built for messy, unpredictable, real-world environments, not just labs. Crucial for actual deployment.
Okay, now for the really wild stuff. The World Robotics Championships. We're seeing robotic performance.
It's kind of incredible. The 100-meter dash was won by the Taigong Ultra from Beijing. Fast.
But the standing jump, the Mario jump.
Yeah, the winner didn't do a normal squat and spring. It did this weird wind-up, almost like Mario hitting a question mark block. Very strange looking. Sparked comments like, I don't know if we should be celebrating this.
Because it looks so unnatural.
Maybe just unexpected. And then there was the dad dance.
Oh boy.
A robot, looked like a Roblox character with a bicycle seat head, won the solo dance competition.
How was the routine?
Started like a kata, evolved into popping, locking, raising the roof, shimmying. Basically a Margaritaville dance, exactly like a dad at a wedding reception.
Incredible. So robots are expressing themselves now.
It marks a very special place in the world of robotics. We're starting to see expression, free expression from robots. Suggests a future where they entertain, perform, become part of culture.
But underneath the fun, there's a serious geopolitical angle here, right? That YouTube comment about it being a giant scop by the Chinese government.
Yeah, that commenter raised a point that taps into a bigger discussion. The reality is, many feel American robotics is behind China overall.
More companies, faster advancements over there.
Seems that way. Way more companies in China focusing on robotics. And this isn't just fun and games. It's seen as the next iteration of where AI is going to get into the world. Physical embodiment.
So there's a concern the U.S. is falling behind.
A serious concern. That the U.S. needs to find ways to fight this, ramp up its own robotics innovation, and maybe even competitions. As these robots get more capable, more expressive. A provocative thought for you. What new forms of human-robot collaboration or even competition will emerge? In work, art, everywhere.
How do we navigate that future? Big questions. Okay, before we wrap, we have something special to share, a project we're working on.
Yeah, very excited about this. We're launching a new startup called And
the vision.
To create AI audio experiences with AI characters that kind of have a gamification layer, something engaging, interactive you can do with these AI characters.
It's early days, not fully live yet, but we're offering a sneak peek. Want early feedback? Via our Discord.
And our first multi-agent audio game module is called Say Less.
Say Less, okay. What is it?
It's a lightning-fast word-guessing game. Designed to be wild, engaging. You're joined by an AI host, the energetic Slick McBear.
Slick McBear, got it.
And an AI co-player, your friendly rival, Brenda Dupree.
Okay, Slick and Brenda, how does it work?
One player that's you describes a word or phrase, the other AI guesses. The key rule, no part of the word can be spoken directly.
Taboo stop.
Exactly, you can skip or pass if you're stuck. Goal is to get through as many words as possible in 90 seconds. And importantly, a lower violation score is better, meaning you successfully avoided saying the forbidden words. High word count, low violations wins.
So give me an example from the demo.
Words like adventure were described as outdoor excursion, hiking, camping, diamond as wedding gemstone. The AI got them. That round ended with one word completed, no violations. Clean.
Nice. What makes this unique technologically?
Well, first, frictionless access. You can play it on any device with a web browser, no app to download, just need an email for updates.
Easy entry. What about under the hood?
That's where it gets cool. It's not just one AI. It's a complex pipeline orchestrating multiple large language models, multiple LLMs.
Each with its own personality.
Own personas, distinct speech models, specific roles. Slick sounds different from Brenda. Plus, there's a robust rule set for guessing, invalidating clues, and music and sound effects being delivered on the same pipeline, all reacting in real time.
Wow. So it's like taking a complex phone system bot.
Like a tech support phone system agent bot, yeah, and turning it into a fun, interactive game.
And there are more twists.
Oh, yeah. There are second and third rounds of gameplay that get a little twisty. We won't spoil it, but it keeps things interesting.
So you want people to try it out?
Absolutely. We want you, our listeners, to give us some feedback. It's definitely a very MVP version, minimum viable product. Expect bugs. We want people to rigorously test it, bang on it, see what breaks.
Feedback channels are in the Discord.
Yep. Link to the game will be shared there. Your input is super crucial as we build this out.
And what's the guiding philosophy behind this? And say less.
It's really important to us. We believe AI brings the performances to life, enables these agents to respond believably, apply logic in real time, stuff that's very difficult to hard code traditionally.
But the humans are still central.
Absolutely crucial. The tool set with a game format was created by a human being, the sound designed by human beings. The entire experience is crafted by humans for humans.
So empowering human creators using AI tools.
Exactly. We care deeply about empowering human beings to be vocal performers, writers that craft these experiences, using these tools to make amazing things for people. We think AI audio is about to kind of go big as AI agents get more common.
And this is an exciting step for you to experience that, human-centered.
That's the goal.
Wow. Okay, what an incredible deep dive today. We covered so much ground.
We really did. From Google's super practical AI making daily life easier,
to OpenAI's big plans, market insights, the wild creative stuff.
ethical dilemmas, the robot revolution, global competition.
It's a whirlwind tour of the cutting edge.
And what really stands out, I think, is the sheer breadth and just the pace of innovation. AI isn't just one thing anymore.
No, it's this whole spectrum of tools, ideas, reshaping everything, how you edit photos, how we might talk to autonomous agents, how we create.
The aha moment is often seeing how these seemingly separate things are all connected. Part of this huge wave of change impacting your world, offering amazing opportunities, but also profound questions.
So, as AI keeps evolving at this insane speed, integrating into our daily tasks, influencing society, here's a final provocative thought for you listening.
What essential human skills may be curiosity, critical thinking, emotional intelligence, that spark of original creative collaboration, what becomes even more valuable in a world increasingly powered by these intelligent machines?
What unique contributions will only you be able to make? How does your unique human perspective become your most powerful asset going forward?
Something to think about. We definitely encourage you to explore these topics more. Dive into our Discord.
Yeah, connect with us. Give feedback on Say Less. Keep the conversation going.
Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive.
We'll see you next week.
If you enjoy this video, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to the later update from my channel. Thank you for watching till the end, and see you in the next video.